Hello everyone, this side Ankush and you are watching Learn DU. College societies. काफी वक्त से आप सब ये शब्द सुन रहे होंगे. सोसाइटी की सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस, interviews, GDs and form filling, all these things would have hijacked your brain so far, and maybe you will be nervous whether you will be able to convert the society of your interest or not. And abhi I know a lot of societies are recruiting, selection process is going on, you would have applied and you will apply. We are a bit late for this video, but all those students who are going to apply for societies and will appear for interviews in upcoming days, this video is going to be really beneficial.
अच्छा, हमको सिखा रिया है.
So please make sure you watch this video till end so that you will grab everything that we are presenting through this video. So let's get started. By the way, let me introduce you to something special that LearnDU is providing. So LearnDU is providing consultation service to those students who are applying for societies. Wouldn't it be better if you can call someone who has appeared for the society interview and you call your senior? So through the consultation call, which is just for 29 rupee, you will be able to talk to a college senior who has converted the society, and he will guide you how to do that, how to clear the interview. And also you can book mock interviews from our website and have GDs to increase your confidence and make new friends. So visit our website learndu.in and it will really help you in one or another way. So let's begin with what do society seek in their potential candidates. A lot of us do a mistake by thinking that they are in search of those guys who are really intelligent and who possess a lot of skills and who have a lot of knowledge. So this thing make us unconfident, but this is not the case. They just need those people who are very passionate, who are hardworking and can devote their time into society. So somehow, if you are able to tell them that you are passionate and you can devote their time for the society, they will be very happy to take you in their society. And one thing, ये एक company का interview नहीं है, whether they will where you will be telling them कि you acquire this skill and you have this knowledge, because they want you to work. But the case is different with the society. They don't want you to work, they actually want you to learn. So this is the actual motive of a society. So all those students who are passionate to learn are invited wholeheartedly into a society. So make sure that you are passionate for the society that you are applying for. Only then you will be able to convert that society. So this doesn't mean that they do not want you to know anything and they are not expecting you to acquire skills. For sure, those students who have a great knowledge and good skills, they get benefit of that. But the main thing always lies in the passion that you possess to join a society. So let's talk about एक typical college society interview में किस तरह के questions पूछे जाते हैं. So there's one question that is asked in a lot of interviews. That is the priority wala question. How will you prioritize between societies that you have applied or are planning to apply? And this question can be a deciding factor for your selection into a society. So basically they expect you to prioritize their society over others, and they want that whether you will continue in their society or not. And this thing can only be clarified by knowing your priority. And I guess you may lie, and it's up to you whether to lie or not, but I will tell you to always prioritize the society in which you are applying to in the first or the second position. Also, there are some questions which they ask to test your knowledge. It could be based on the subjects that you have studied in your grade 11th and 12th. You would be only able to answer those questions if you have the knowledge. But there are some situational based questions that they do ask, and answer to these questions may vary from person to person, but it is just to know, they just want to know how you will handle a particular situation and how good you are with playing with words or having a prompt thought process. So I remember in one of my interviews I was asked one question कि if I have to choose one of the panelists and have to kill, then who that panelist would be. So for initial 10 seconds I got stuck, but then I made really good answer. So how I answered to that question was ki I just told them ki I will search for the medical history of all the panelists that are present here, and then that person who is more inclined to die due to some underlying medical condition, I would choose to kill that person, because other panelists have a longer life than that person, and that person would be my target. And they really liked the way I answered this question and the rationale that I gave. So be very innovative, and always think out of the box how you can answer questions. And there are some questions that you will think are very silly. Suppose in one of my interview I was asked ki, it was I think for the entrepreneurship society or maybe for the marketing society, I was asked ki how I will sell earphones to a deaf person. So initially I was thinking, what's the point of selling earphones to a deaf person, because he can't listen anything. But then one thing came to my mind, he can't listen anything, but for sure he can gift it to somebody else. So you may be getting कि कैसे कैसे questions पूछे जाते हैं societies के interviews में. So basically consulting finance society में maybe they will ask you some questions related to finance or consulting, but when you appear for the interview for a marketing society or for an entrepreneurship society and also other societies as such, so वहाँ पर they will ask you really some tricky questions. You will initially think that how can somebody answer such a question, but these questions are just to know your thinking process and how creative you could be. So yeah, one tip that I would like to give you is कि be as humorous as you can while giving your answers. होता ये है कि students, the second year students, they just get bored because they will be taking your interviews for sitting in the morning, and it would be night for the interviews to end. So if you are able to make them laugh, you will surely get brownie points for that. And also there are some things that happens in society interviews that you can't expect, as I already told you. So those students who say that they are good with singing or they can dance well, for sure they will tell you to dance, they will tell you to sing. So if you are going to tell you something, if you are going to let them know that you are good at singing or good at dance, so make something handy that you can prepare in the interview, because there are a lot of chances that they are going to ask you to perform something. So let me tell you by my experience, what I have experienced is ki a lot of societies give a lot of weightage to the confidence of the candidates, and they don't bother much about the skills that you have or the knowledge that you have. For sure, those students who have a lot of knowledge, great skills, it will be beneficial for them. But those students who don't have much skills or much knowledge, confidence would be the key factor which will help them to get into a society. So let me tell you by my experience, what I have experienced is ki a lot of societies give a lot of weightage to the confidence of the candidates, and they don't bother much about the skills that you have or the knowledge that you have. For sure, those students who have a lot of knowledge, great skills, it will be beneficial for them. But those students who don't have much skills or much knowledge, confidence would be the key factor which will help them to get into a society. So how can you boost your confidence? As I already mentioned in the starting of the video, LearnDue is helping Delhi University students to get into the society of their interest. So it's up to you whether you want to have a full-fledged mock interview with our really experienced students, or you can have a consultation call which is just for 29 rupees. So let's see you in another video. This is it for today. Bye bye.